Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Another edition of Ring Rust Radio ranks the top 10 fucking things in something. That's what we do here, guys. We're not here. Right now, I'm fishing in Barbados. I'm dipping mango in the water like Rihanna. Okay?
You are terminally online and you claim that you're not to see shit like that.
This is such a stupid show. We deserve your hate.
It's not even that funny. You're just hating.
We deserve your hate. I'm sorry for everything. Today we're doing top 10 ladder matches. People were like, we love these segments.
Everyone's saying it.
By the time this airs, you've turned the corner. You're like, we see the idea. We appreciate the content. And thank you for your service. So yeah, top 10 ladder matches.
Is that chaos magic you're trying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. If I will it will come. With my hand.
Mm-hmm. It never does, though.
Never once. BJ, how does someone get involved to watch these or look at them or something?
Well, you can vote for who has the best top 10 at patreon.com/ringrustradio. If you don't like these top 10 lists, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
These are fun. These are fun episodes.
Yeah, you piece
we
of
put in
shit.
a lot of
I like
fucking...
how I've turned you guys, and now I'm turning against you guys now. I'm double turning.
No, fuck
I'm
you,
like
because I
crying.
put a lot of work. I have watched a lot of fucking ladder matches to get to my top 10.
Yeah. Well, I put them on in the background. It was nice. Nice change of pace.
I have
Shitty Raw.
15 honorable mentions.
What?
All right, you give me a top 3. You're going to give me a top 3. I'm not listening to them all.
All right, my top 3 honorable mentions. Rob Van Dam versus Jeff Hardy, SummerSlam 2001.
That is one of my 3 honorable mentions.
That made my list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
So here's the problem. I did this over 3 days, and every day something was different, changing. So you asked me in an hour, it could be different. But
yeah, you said that last time, a.k.a. you waffle a lot.
I know, it's fucking difficult. Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit, Royal Rumble 2001.
That's on my list.
Yeah, it just missed out.
You said Jericho and Benoit?
Yep.
Considerably higher.
Yeah.
I have it significantly higher.
I said considerably.
Yeah,
is that not true, too? I think
yes.
I'm right.
And then it was on here for a long time and just got bumped off. Angelico, Ivelisse, and Son of Havoc versus the Crew when Angelico does the missile dropkick from Dario Cueto's office.
I will say this. Overall, the match was kind of whatever. But
that's
because of the Crew. They suck.
But
that's why
that
I took
spot
it off.
was incredible, yes. That's one of my favorite
I honestly did not even think of that match. It would not have quite made my list because there's just so many good options, but I fucking love that.
Both times he did the jump were incredible.
Yes.
Also, I love that team. That's one of my favorite teams of all time.
It was just so random, but perfect.
So good. So, Donnie, my top 10, this made the list today. As I was thinking about things, I was like, you know what? This has to be on here. Number 10, from Ring of Honor Final Battle 2012, Ladder War, Kevin Steen versus El Generico.
That was my first one off the list.
I will say this to you.
I fucking agonized.
I will say this to both of you.
Significantly higher. Considerably higher.
It could
probably your
be
number one.
Significantly higher.
Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
I really said he could not be significant.
Okay, so it's number one. That's what I thought.
Yeah. What's so great about this ladder match, and what I started to look for as I started to look at ladder matches, was how did you utilize a ladder? And there's so many ladders involved here.
Yes.
and they are going through ladders left and fucking right.
Yes.
The package pile driver on top of the ladder of the fucking
Through the
bridge.
other ladder?
Dude, it's fucking awesome. They did so many things that I don't know how they got up from and weren't hurt. So it's like the degree of fucking difficulty and risk. As I kept thinking about things in these matches, I started to really look into that, and so that's why I have so many honorable mentions. And this, I was like, I can't not put it on the list. So it's number 10.
Incredible. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Another match, I'll say an honorable mention one. That's, I think it was a ladder match. I'm not sure it was a ladder match. I believe it was the Briscoes versus the Young Bucks.
I think that's a ladder match.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a ladder match.
There was a Briscoes versus Generico and Kevin Steen ladder match.
Yeah, there's a couple PWG ones that I found as well that I love too, but I got to keep it 100 here.
Just learn how to say that.
Yeah, is this my turn for 10, Mike?
Yeah.
Adam Cole, Killian Dane, Ricochet,
Yeah, significantly
EC3,
higher.
Lars, and
Slightly
Velveteen
higher.
Dream, take over NOLA, 5-way for that fucking
We were there!
belt. That was awesome. Real MVP
six
of
of
that match,
6-way.
Lars Sullivan.
Are
Incredible.
you counting Lars Sullivan as not being part of it, or Velveteen Dream?
Well, that's what it is.
As bad
Significantly
as
higher.
of shit as they may have done, I pretend that EC3 wasn't in the match.
That's really fucked up. But yeah, this match was awesome. EC3 was
This
great.
match was incredible.
EC3
We were
was great in
there.
fucking NXT for a while there.
Dude, Ricochet's debut, Adam Cole winning, we were there fucking live. Like, it was insane. I just remember everyone going so fucking hyped for this. And I watched it back
I
today.
remember being
It was
pissed off that Ricochet's thing was a bullet.
the bullet.
No, that wasn't a thing yet.
That wasn't until main roster.
Pew pew. And then remember they're like, you know what Aleister Crowley over here needs? He needs it.
All shit that was added on the main roster.
That's my turn,
alright.
Mike.
My number 10. The Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy, Raw, July 1st, 2002. BG, 2002.
Yep, great year. Mike, I originally had this on when I started to do it, and then I took it off.
Yeah, 2002, and he took it off.
That's crazy. This, to me, this was like the star-making moment of Jeff as a singles guy. Because, he was primarily known for tag team wrestling with Matt, and he was starting to get that traction as a singles guy, and like you could tell like people wanted him to be a big star as a singles guy, and putting him against Undertaker in that type of match, which Jeff excels in, putting him against a huge star like the Undertaker, letting him, perform to the level he did, like for the Undisputed Championship, he didn't win it, but that's the type of match where it's like, okay, people who maybe didn't even get the hype with Jeff, they're like, okay, I get it now. Like, he truly looks like he's a top star on the level of, like, an Undertaker. And I think the significance of that was enough to just barely get it to number 10 for me.
Okay.
And I'll just say real quick, I might as well name my 9, because Donnie, you already said it as your 10. Adam Cole, Ricochet, EC3, Velveteen Dream, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, TakeOver New Orleans 2018. We were there for it. The crowning of the first North American champion. Adam Cole wrestled earlier in the night already, retained the tag team championships when Roddy turned and joined Undisputed Era, and this was kind of like adding to it. Just fucking awesome match. So many like different varying styles. It was just like a total car crash, and that's what made it great.
You think if we got Velveteen Dream to record Lars Sullivan being soft, they'd be like, it would cancel out, we'd have them back?
And make them meet glass!
And ash. Number 9, BJ?
Number 9, didn't think about this originally until I started doing the research, and I watched it back, and I was like, holy shit, what a fucking match. TLC 2014, Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper.
I have it quite a bit higher.
I will say this, BJ, not often. You're right on the money, pal. That's number 9 for me as well, dude. Yep, it is.
Dude, watching this back, I didn't realize how fucking hard hitting it was.
What?
Or I just didn't
what?
remember.
We always talk
I
like that.
remember us
I guess I
all
just-
like
We
creaming our
still
hands
do.
over it.
I
We
know
still
we love
do
it,
talk about it.
Yeah.
I just didn't really remember much of the details of it. I remember being great, and then so I saw it. Dude, there was a spot where they do like the seesaw, and Luke Harper has a ladder on top of Dolph and then goes through the fucking ring ropes. I was like, this is just fucking incredible.
Yeah.
What a match.
He put his body on the fucking line in that
Both
match.
of them did.
And
It was fucking
Luke,
awesome.
this was like, we loved Luke Harper. Mike and I said he's the star of the Wyatt family, and this I felt
You're
was
wrong.
the real first shot.
You're right.
No, we weren't. We're very right. But this was like the first real opportunity, and then, man, he should have been the not the main event, but he should have been that world title match at WrestleMania 33.
Yep.
That
Triple
Kennedy
threat.
took him out. That should have been a triple
Yep.
threat. He deserved a lot more in WWE, and this was like probably the best singles match that he had in WWE.
It was actually shocking that when they put the IC title on him, and it's like, oh, cool. And then he had this fucking match. It's like, all right, they're gonna give him a huge push. I feel like probably didn't really do hardly anything after this as a single.
I
Yeah.
feel like this match hurt him because Vince wanted him to be a monster and he was badass flying
That
around.
could be, yeah. He's like too much high flying.
Yep,
or
and
whatever.
he wasn't Southern enough. He hated how he couldn't be Southern.
he said that.
He said that. He said he hated it. That's my number 9 as well. Fucking love it. Mike?
Go to BG number 8.
Oh, you did. What was your 9?
Cole
the
Ricochet.
Velveteen Dream one. That's right. My number.
number 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My number 8 is Money in the Bank from WrestleMania 21, the first Money in the Bank match.
I didn't
Car
count Money in the
crash
Bank
match.
matches.
It's not that I didn't count them, but I didn't include any Money in the Bank matches in mine.
Yeah.
Well, to me, first one, I think they
That was
really
a
set a tone
stipulation,
for it.
so.
They, it propelled to a gimmick that they still do today. That is one of the staples for this company,
Yep.
and it made Edge really and he made the briefcase. It just became such a phenomenon, and that match
Technically,
itself
Jericho
is
made
awesome.
it, but that's fine.
Well, no, he made it what it was. Jericho created the idea of it. Yes, congrats.
My 8 is from SummerSlam 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Hardy, RVD.
Such a great match. I watched it back.
It was a
and
great match.
Yeah.
The only thing that happened, Donnie, was the end. They kind of botched the finish.
It wasn't perfect, and that's why it's sitting here at 8.
Yeah.
But for the most part, this is a time where I love RVD a
Oh, yeah.
lot,
And Jeff Hardy.
he was. I like Jeff Hardy, I really did. But this
was
is
like-
about RVD for me. I love RVD.
What's so awesome about this is the Invasion overall, not that great, but this feud was the one that they actually delivered on, and the matches are great. Everyone loved both of them. They were just like, we just want to see you guys do what you do, and they fucking did it.
Yep.
RVD was one of the few people, the invaders, who were treated
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's because he fucking punched Vince.
He was
probably.
just so over.
He probably punched
They-
Vince. He probably
Vince
was like,
couldn't
Vince,
deny it.
pick a hand. He's like, Vince, pick a hand. And he
Pick a
fucking
hand.
punched him in the fucking face. And he's like, I fucking like this kid. Remember he gave him rolling papers at the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, that was
Fucking
awesome.
awesome. It's fucking awesome. What was your 8?
My 8, the Hardys, aka the New Brood, versus Edge and Christian, No Mercy, 1999. The finals of the Terry Invitational Tournament. The tit!
That's it.
Significantly higher.
Did not make my
this
list.
To me, that's
Wow.
dumb. This to me was really the first true precursor to what TLC would be.
Absolutely.
I don't know that. I don't think there was ever a tag team ladder match before in WWE.
It was the first.
Yep, and they absolutely killed. Like, again, these were two teams on the rise. Like, the Hardys were not considered big stars yet. Edge and Christian were not considered big stars yet, but they were getting reactions, and people knew like the type of potential they had. And they're like, all right, they gave them a shot. They put them in a big match on pay-per-view. This ladder match gave them the opportunity to prove that they could get this different type of match type over, and they fucking did it. They were absolutely awesome, and we got a million more ladder matches involving these teams, involving the Dudleys, coming out of this. I think that it might not be quite as good as some of those would become, but without that match, I don't think we get those matches, so it makes my list at 8.
Absolutely. The influence is a big reason I had this significantly higher. In WWE, did not see this. It was the first tag team match, and these are two of my favorite tag teams of all time. Like you said, Mike, they're on the ascent, but the next night on Raw, they're getting a standing ovation.
Right.
They're shaking each other's hands because of what they did in this match, and it was what led to them becoming all huge stars with those ladder matches, TLC matches. Everything that they do really set a tone for this company moving forward, and for the biggest stars of the past 20 years.
God, dude.
Fuck you.
But it should be noted real quick, because we didn't note it beforehand, but we already did a top 10 TLC, so these are the top 10 non-TLC
Yes.
ladder matches, just
Well,
to make that clear.
yeah, kind of.
Not
No,
fine.
definitely. And
We'll
if
see.
you
We'll
have
all
a
agree
TLC,
upon it.
you gotta take it out.
Literally what we agreed upon. So
Yep.
We'll see.
I spelled that out in text form.
But I can't read. So number 7.
I know that, but get Mary Kate to read it for you, or Donnie, or Lucy.
My number 7, Edge vs. Christian, No Mercy 2001.
Did Donnie say his 8?
I thought he did.
Yeah, RVD 2001.
Yeah, good, gotcha.
My number 7, Edge vs. Christian, No Mercy 2001. No Mercy 2001 at this time is one of my favorite pay-per-views in company history when it aired. This is a big reason why. Edge and Christian are 2 of my favorites. I wanted to see them in a ladder match so badly. They delivered the concerto at the top and Christian just falling off. Awesome. Great singles ladder match.
Did not make my list, but was heavily under consideration.
It did not make my list, was completely ignored.
So
you only like him as Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage.
Actually, we're going to get a little in the weeds with number 7 for me, Mike, because that's another Michael. Michael Elgin versus Kenny Omega, Dominion 2016. That was I think the second ladder match ever in New Japan history.
There's only been 2, because I was looking
or 3
up lists so I could put a bunch of them down and kind of do the process of elimination. And I remember seeing New Japan only had 2. I'm like, what the? And then I saw Michael Elgin's name and I laughed and I moved on.
Nah, fuck that, dude, because you're a hater. You're a hater. He's Dr. Death Jr. minus all the allegations. But Michael Elgin, Dominion, and Kenny Omega, absolute show. Kenny Omega. This is Kenny Omega at his finest. 2016 Dominion, number 7. You're welcome. I'm educating people.
My number 7 from NXT TakeOver Chicago 2017.
Chicago.
AOP.
Significantly higher.
AOP versus DIY.
Didn't make the list.
That's a dumb.
Yeah,
that's a dumb. That's a dumb.
That's a dumb.
That's a dumb.
One of the greatest, ladder matches in general of all time, but tag team ladder matches. This was really the height of NXT, I feel like. This is around the time when it was at its very best. The tag team division was on fire at this time. DIY, we loved them. AOP, we loved them from day one. I remember a bunch of bitches trying to act they didn't work the indies, so they're not good. No, they were fucking awesome. They were destroying everybody. And they were an unstoppable force, and then you put the beloved babyface team of DIY against them in this match. Perfect dichotomy between them. Going into this match, you had the news, Ciampa got injured. Fucked his knee up a little bit, what's going on here? And, you didn't know if this match was still going to happen, how bad the knee injury was. He ends up, you couldn't even notice that he had a knee injury in this match. That's how fucking awesome he was. They just beat the shit out of each other. AOP end up winning. They look fucking awesome. And then, to me, what adds to this is what happened in the aftermath with Ciampa turning on Johnny Gargano, beating the absolute shit out of him, destroying DIY. Then he goes away for months. Johnny becomes a huge babyface. Ciampa comes back, and he's one of the biggest heels.
The match was great, but it was the moment after that overshadowed the match.
I mean, that's part of it, though. So I don't
think it was even overshadowed, though. It was
the bug was up. The bug was up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The bug was up. I had moved on. It was overshadowing.
No.
That was one of the first big bug moments.
That was the big bug. That was.
BBM.
Yeah.
I love BBMs, man. All right, okay.
We gotta start using that one for
the BBM.
You going to number 6?
My number 6, Triple H versus The Rock, SummerSlam 1998.
Did not make my list.
Yeah. Listen, I can understand they're not making your list because they don't have that type of car crash style, but I think the story of the match is excellent. The story heading into this match was great. These are 2 of the top up-and-comers of the company at the time, so it was a very important ladder match. And they kind of really set a pace for future singles ladder matches as well. So I thought it was a great match. We recently either retroed it or we did the whole pay-per-view or commentary, whichever one. And we loved it. So I have that number 6.
I'm going to just chime in. I cannot understand somebody leaving off their list. The only reason they would do is because they have a fake vendetta against Triple H.
Hold on, Mike, real quick. Nothing fake about the vendetta.
Gotcha.
Nothing fake about that vendetta, buddy.
It's number 5 on my list. I didn't say my number 6 yet, but it's my number 5.
Okay.
Donnie, what's your number 6?
My number 6? Eddie versus Ray, SummerSlam 2005.
custody of Dominic.
The first
match.
fight for Dominic.
It was
I
under
remember.
consideration, but it didn't make my list.
Very stupid. Very stupid. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yours?
You're not gonna say anything more about it?
About what?
The match.
Yeah, I know. I love it. It's Eddie and Ray. We got a new version of it, and also looking back now, some of my favorite shit is the kid battle, and they're just looking at what Dom has become has made me look even fonder on this match. I think.
Dom recently said like the original idea is they wanted to like suspend him in a fucking shark cage.
That would have been great.
That's funny.
They should have. I wish they would have. All right, my number 6. EG previously mentioned it. Dolph Ziggler versus Luke Harper, TLC 2014. This match was unbelievable. It's just one of those like when they did these TLC pay-per-views and stuff, you never knew you were gonna get and stairs and fucking shit. It's like, are they gonna do something dumb? Like they let these two dudes go at two of the best workers that were in the company at the time go at it in a ladder match. I think they both knew like here's a like Luke Harper hardly ever got any opportunities at all as a singles guy. Dolph, it was start and stop every time. They're like, this is our fucking chance to show them what we can do. And they did, and it didn't fucking lead to anything for either guy, but they killed it. I just remember, because we didn't really get matches in WWE like this at that time. So I specifically remember us all marking out and creaming our pants over how great this match was. I think it stands the test of time. In terms of just a one-on-one regular ladder match, this is one of the best ever, easily.
I agree.
Yeah, agreed. I love it.
My number 4 is that TakeOver New Orleans match. Fucking car crash.
Your
Love
number
it.
4.
Yeah.
I didn't even say my number 5 yet, bud.
Oh, no.
Did you say
Oh,
yours,
yeah.
Mike? Did you say yours, Mike?
Oh yeah, my fault. The reason I said that because I had like 5 on there.
My five,
I'm
I'll just say it. Triple H versus The Rock, SummerSlam 1998. Agree with what BG said. Again, this is another one of the truly great one-on-one ladder matches. This helped take both guys to another level, I feel like. They were already becoming huge stars. It makes it even better looking back because you knew what these two guys ultimately became.
No, incorrect. Number 5 is Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys triangle ladder match, WrestleMania 2000.
I have it kind of higher.
Oh, it's 5, so you're incorrect. So, yeah, it's a really good match. I'm not going to waste my time waxing poetic about it, because as soon as it comes up on BJ's thing, he's going to waste a whole bunch of time on it. So I'll just let him speak for me soon.
Sounds good. My number 5 is the Lucha Bros versus Young Bucks all in 2019. I was there for it. Fucking
did not make
insane.
my list.
Did not make my list either, but was fucking amazing.
I'm surprised that we didn't have that because
I'm legitimately shocked. I thought Donnie was gonna have that as like his number 2.
Yeah, I did too because
That's
that
a lie.
match
Wait,
to me is Young Bucks' best match.
I thought you were gonna put that on your list and lie about how good you thought it really was.
No, what match did you mention? I'm sorry.
The Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks all in 2019.
I do have that on the list.
You just changed your list. You're such a liar.
Lucha Bros.
He changed his fucking list. So you're gonna take something that you had high up on the list and it's just not gonna be on your list anymore?
Dude, that just looks like Razor Ramon and HBK.
Unbelievable.
Really? No, BJ,
not
put that.
really
BJ, put that down as my number 4. The Lucha Bros and the Young Bucks from the show you said. That's number 4 on mine.
I'm just gonna say what you just took off.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Because not on my list either.
Good. Got him.
Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon is not on your list.
It wasn't even. It was on the honorable mention. It was at number 15.
Which one? Both of them?
Yeah.
No, number 2010. I watched it back. It's fine.
What, Shawn? Oh, WrestleMania 10 did not make your list?
Oh.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Didn't make mine either. I hate to be spoilers right now, but it did make my list.
It's good for the first one, and it's been
great.
top in so many ways.
It's good for the 100th.
Top 12. Top 12 for sure.
Top 25. I'll give you that.
Top 1.
Lucha Bros vs. Young Bucks though, Donnie. Like I rewatched it this morning. The degree of difficulty and some of the things that they did, I remember watching it from the audience and being like, I don't know how they're fucking alive. I don't know how this guy's neck isn't broke. Someone didn't snap an ankle because, dude, they do a fucking Canadian destroyer from the top of the tallest ladder through a fucking table. And it was insane. At one point, I think it's Nick, fucking dives through the ladder to the outside. Then Phoenix does it back to the inside. It was nuts.
Incredible.
Fucking awesome.
It's 4 on my list.
It's number 4. Exactly.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed, Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my number 4.
We're on the same page.
My number 4. First is 2 appearances by these 2 fucking legends. It's Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon SummerSlam 1995.
See that? Oh. That's weird. It doesn't deserve it.
Not weird.
Did not make my list.
I did honorable mention.
Yeah, I gave it. You know what? Honorably mentioned.
That's alright. I'll be the realistic one here.
Or
I did not
like this one more than WrestleMania 10, which
to me it did not quite live up to WrestleMania 10, but it was not far off. You know, it's hard to top the original a lot of times because you got to think of new stuff, and they did still find ways to be innovative. This was still one of the first ladder matches ever on a major professional wrestling scale, and it was fucking awesome, but not quite on the level of WrestleMania 10 to me. Still a top 5 ladder match of all time. Again, I enjoyed the simplicity of these early ladder matches. Like, it was like a match with a ladder involved. It wasn't, a million different high spots, a million different ladders and tables and chairs and everything else. They were able to make it work with one ladder, and I think that's part of what makes the matches so special between them.
Yeah, I mean, good stuff for the time, but it just doesn't hold up as
good
much.
Good stuff
as
for all
matches,
time.
You know what I mean? Top 12.
Yeah, you had the
14.
WrestleMania one at like number 4.
Wow.
I don't know. Actually, I had Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks
okay.
at top 4.
Gotcha.
Sorry, pal. Sorry, guy. And that was my number 4. What's yours?
My number 4 was the Takeover New Orleans.
I got it.
Number 3, BG.
And so my number 3 is Takeover Chicago, Authors of Pain versus DIY. The bug was incredible. There's a moment, Mike, that you didn't mention, though. BBB. BBM.
You said it wrong. You said it wrong. It's easy. It's the beginning letters. Why are you not getting this?
I don't know. Mike, there's one moment you didn't mention where I think it's Ciampa saves Gargano from like getting attacked by AOP with like a ladder. Yep. And so it was almost like when you watch the match, like you can't even believe that Ciampa would do that at the end. So it was just so shocking. Love it. Number 3.
It was one of the most emotional ladder matches.
Did not.
I can't believe I didn't make the list.
Yeah, that's
well, you know what did make
but
my
he
list? But
pretends to hate DIY sometimes.
Well, just half of them. Jericho versus Benoit, Royal Rumble, 2001.
What number you got that?
3rd. I
got it. A little bit.
Okay, I'll try it.
I think I know Mike's number 1.
You should.
Jericho Benoit was again. I love Jericho. I love Chris Benoit. This was.
Let's not say that.
No, I do. I did. I loved Chris Benoit. He was. I had the Rabid Wolverine.
You still want to be in the Hall of Fame.
Fucking shirt. I did support an article years back. Yes, that's what I said. I will stand by the words I said at the time.
Shouldn't.
You guys were like, will you shoot yourself in the face? I was like, sure. And I did it without question. I was a good soldier. But yes.
It's a great ladder match. I went back and rewatched it and I just felt like some things I had seen since have been topped, and also the whole Chris Benoit thing.
We can let him do the murder. Well, guess what? The fucking killer's finally dead too.
Has been for a long time. My number 3. Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys, WrestleMania 2000. If the Hardys versus Edge and Christian at No Mercy was the precursor to the precursor, this was the precursor.
There you go.
To all the TLC matches. This is the first one that also included the Dudley Boys, who I think added a ton to it. Like
1,000,000%. The first one, that's just the two of them, it was a good match. It was fun. But the Hardys had something else. The Hardys added elements.
The Dudleys.
You mean the Dudleys?
What did I say? The Hardys?
You said the Hardys.
Yeah,
the Dudleys bring like the power element
and the violence. They bring the true violence and like not those.
They were
the
base for a lot of the high flying moves.
Yes, exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
They
had that meat.
Yes,
and I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Like at the time, the Dudleys might have been my favorite of these 3 teams.
Oh, they were amazing.
I agree. They were my favorite as well.
Yeah.
EC
I
dub.
think maybe now looking back, Edge and Christian are I have them slightly above, but still, I fucking love the Dudleys. I think, again, they added so much to this. This was something that had not been seen at WrestleMania before, and this sets the stage for the first TLCs, and then we get an even better version of this at WrestleMania 17, but this was still amazing.
I credit a lot of what they were doing here with bringing the stuff that we had been seeing. Like, what we had in the Cruiserweight division was technical, high-flying shit.
Mexico stuff.
This was like what we saw in ECW. We saw a lot, especially towards the end, too. It was a lot of ladder stuff, a lot of, like, crashing through tables, and just violence. And you were taking that ECW style and bringing it mainstream. And I think, it was like, cool. I love this. Now it's getting everywhere, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
I created that.
Oh.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. And what was your number? Everybody's number 3 been said?
Yep.
Yes.
BJ, your number 2?
My number 2 is the Hardys versus Edge and Christian from No Mercy 1999. As we discussed before, it sets the stage for what's to come. And it's just so important to their career, so important for this company. And you had to be super creative to fucking come up with that shit at that time. So they're the first ones to do it, and I give them a lot of credit for it.
My number 2. Can anyone take a guess what my number 2 is? You already know what my number 1 is.
I know your number 1.
Blew my spot.
Your number 2.
The Young Dragons versus 3 Count.
Close. It's
Dude,
the Young
I
Bucks.
I'm
about
shocked BG did not have one of the 7 ladder matches they had on his list, to be honest.
Those were the best parts of WCW. Them and Scott Steiner in 2000.
Viagra on a pole match.
Yeah.
Did they use a ladder in that?
Donnie.
Young Bucks.
Gail Kim versus Taryn Terrell. Impact Wrestling. July 11, 2013.
That was a very good.
That's a really good match.
That was one of my favorite women's matches of like the decade.
Yeah. I have it on my own mention.
I mean it. That was a great. I don't know if it would hold up, but I mean at the time it was fucking great.
I think part of it was like Taryn Terrell had never had like a good match in her life, and then to see her have like an awesome ladder match was like holy shit.
Yeah.
We were still doing TNA moments, I think, at that time, and we were all like, all right, like,
good
this
match.
is really good, yeah. I have no idea what your number.
Let's go back to
Young Bucks versus the Hardys?
You said the Young Bucks.
Super Card of Honor 2017.
Hardys?
The Young Bucks versus the Hardys.
Right before they showed up at WrestleMania and Donnie didn't react.
And I was excited.
You
but
weren't.
that was an incredible, and for me, a dream match that came true. And it's one of my favorite ladder matches of all time. Honestly, one of my favorite matches of all time.
Oh, you've never said that.
I could never have a dream match involving Young Bucks because I'm not a fucking pussy, but
Sure.
Holy shit.
I would be so offended right now if I wasn't chortling.
My number 2 was mentioned by Donnie, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, Royal Rumble 2001. Not a Chris Benoit fan. Even like back then, I liked him as like an in-ring performer. It was cool, but he was never like a top guy for me. Like him even less after he murdered his family.
Good, that's good. Good to see you go out on the ledge.
That one was one of my favorites.
Somebody out there is like, I like him more.
Yeah, there we go. But then we watched this back. Royal Rumble 2001 is one of the greatest Royal Rumble favorites of all time, obviously. Yeah. We watched this back in recent years, I would feel like, for a retro, and I was just remember thinking, like, wow, this was just fucking an incredible ladder match, like, even better than I remembered. And there was a lot of moments, unfortunately, in this match where it's like, yep, I see what happened with Chris Benoit, because the dude just was fucking reckless abandoned, did not care, and ultimately that didn't turn out to be a good thing. But in terms of this match, it helped to make it a fucking awesome match. Like, I think at one point there's like a figure 4 leg lock like through the ladder, which is like a very unique spot. They just did so much.
It was the Lion Tamer.
And Lion Tamer.
Benoit's holding Jericho's legs, and it's just like,
it was cool as fuck, BG. There was a lot of cool shit in this ladder match. Fuck Chris Benoit, but this is
a good match. It's a good match. I will mention. My number 1, Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys. Like you guys said, WrestleMania 2000. What I love so much about this match is, and I love this about a lot of matches, where you had the ladder match with the Hardys and Edge and Christian. You take elements of that. Hardy Boys incorporate that into the Dudley Boys tables match, first time ever at the Royal Rumble 2000. They take all those elements, they put it into WrestleMania 2000, and they start pushing that forward to TLC. Like, everything just kind of goes on top of each other in such a brilliant way to make these matches better every single time. And like you said, Mike, to do it again the following year and they're able to top this, but they had to top this match and they did it.
Yeah, I had a significantly lower. Yeah. My number one is Kevin Steen, El Generico, Final Battle, 2012. I fucking love wrestling. This is a time in my life where I was digging so heavy into the independent scene.
Digging into it.
And Ring of Honor. And, like, I mean, we talked about it every week. It was, I was covering it, so I was balls deep. I gave my whole
This was the time when he
balls
drafted
this.
Kevin Steen in one of the drafts we did and had him cash in
26.
his fucking Money in the Bank and win a 30
Oh,
fall
yeah.
Remember
Iron
that?
Man match.
Yep, remember that? That was 31 falls or something like that. It was like 16, 14.
You probably
or
just
something.
watched this match or were fucking hopped up on it and you booked that.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was hopped up on something. 2012, who knows? Yes, but no, I went back and watched it again, and I adore Kevin Owens in all my heart. Everything he's ever done. He just gets wrestling so much. I discovered him. That's Kevin Owens over there. No, brother, I discovered him. Actually, I discovered him. So there you go. Mike?
My number one with a bullet. Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 10. Just like the bullet that Razor put in that guy outside a nightclub in 1983.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, don't talk about that.
Right. Well, it's alright.
Hold on. He really killed a guy?
He did kill a guy. I don't know if he did it with a bullet or not, but yeah.
Hey, just because you shoot someone doesn't mean
It's
they're
a known
dead.
thing. Yeah.
Wow.
He killed him dead.
Maybe he deserved it.
My number one, Donnie's number 4, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, WrestleMania 10.
No, I had Lucha Bros versus the Young Bees.
I've waxed poetic many times about this match. WrestleMania 10 is one of my favorite WrestleManias ever because of this match, because of the Brett moment.
I was going to say, not Brett.
Because
Brett,
of Brett and Owen in the
okay,
opener.
Sure, okay.
Just so much cool shit. And this, these guys were in uncharted waters. They really didn't have anything to go off of. There weren't many ladder matches that had happened in wrestling before this. There were none that happened on like a major televised show. So they kind of just, hey, let's fucking do our own thing, see what happens. And they turned out a classic. I mentioned it before with their SummerSlam match. I love them, having a regular match, incorporating the ladder. It's not something you see so much anymore, and I enjoy the classic aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Can I read some more honorable mentions before we go?
Jesus Christ, sure. Quickly.
WrestleMania 33, we were there. The New Day versus the Usos versus Lucha Dragons, TLC 2015.
I remember that one. That was
yep.
good.
The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, TLC 2016.
Yeah. That was a really good one, too.
Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens, TakeOver Brooklyn, 2015. Overshadowed by Bayley and Sasha, but that was awesome.
100%, but that was still a great match.
Yeah. Sami Zayn, Jeff Hardy, and AJ Styles, Clash of Champions 2020, when they used the handcuffs.
Yeah, that was so fun. I loved that feud, too.
Yeah, that was great. Pentagon Dark versus Son of Havoc, Ultimo Lucha Tres. Phoenix versus King
Why
Cuerno.
did a fucking streaming service not put Lucha Underground on now?
Well, those matches I just mentioned are on YouTube.
I know, but I want to watch through the whole thing.
I
want to watch those.
It's about the show as much as it was the
matches. I agree. And one more that I have yet to mention was Armageddon 2006. You'll remember from the Joey Mercury spot.
I want to call out.
God.
I do remember that.
That was brutal.
I want to call out the cowards out there in the audience.
The ones that don't like us doing these kind of shows.
Who have not made us watch WrestleMania 10, because looking here and what I remember,
we did
a match commentary.
It blew for the most part.
Yeah.
No, it did not blow.
Yes, it did for the most part. It was those
only
two
matches.
Everything else sucked.
It's a 2
Brett
match.
Owen.
Yeah.
Shawn and Razor.
Yeah.
And
Brett winning the title.
Don't do that.
The match
Don't do
itself
that.
is not
The match against
Mr.
Yokozuna
Perfect
sucked.
fucking over Lex Luger.
Listen. Good. That's
There's
cool.
it's called moments.
Okay, here we go. Well, matches. Tell me.
Earthquake
Sucked
versus Atom Bomb.
Guys, big thank you to those who care. For those who don't, I'm sorry. Because we don't. Guys, we got to move on.
I dedicate it to the throwbacks. like Cena shirt in 06, ECW, one night stand, I won't hold back. Like Taker and Batista battling the backlash, 07 to one man stand. We'll bring it back to the days of Lord Alfred Hayes, Hall and Nash invade, Hollywood drops the leg. They say the days of old are the best though, that's why we bring to you Ring Rust Retro. Let's go.
Hey guys, time for another edition of Ring Rust Retro. This time George Cruz blessed our timelines, as the kids say, with a series of Rhea Ripley matches and moment type deal. Yeah. Mike, you explain what this is.
Okay, so George just does whatever the fuck he wants, thinks he doesn't have to listen to rules, so
Which
he gave
kudos
us
to you, brother. You get what
two
you want.
things. It's a Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan rivalry playlist on WWE's YouTube for some reason.
Okay.
And then the other is the Live Forever WWE documentary on Peacock. He did all of this, of course, because he wants to bang Liv Morgan.
And he did all of this on patreon.com/ringrustradio.
Is there somebody you want to bang and you want us to watch movies or documentaries of them?
We already
That's
did
where
a
you
lot
go.
of that here. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This sounds good, man.
All right, what do you want to start with? Which one?
I
The
mean,
documentary.
All right, documentary. Okay. Live Forever, the WWE documentary on Peacock.
oh my god. I will say
This
this.
documentary
Hold
is
on.
old as fuck and apropos of nothing, by the
Oh,
way.
Yeah,
dude.
this documentary sucks. Why are they showing us her reading the voiceover like a robot?
I don't
Also,
That
understand.
was her promo class.
Riot Squad wasn't good, and breaking them up was smart.
No, that's
Yeah, I
not.
know.
I disagree with that part. That part's incorrect. What I will say here to start
Good for
off
you.
with,
And I don't
hate
understand.
the Riot Squad, but
when I rolled in here, I saw that we had two Liv Morgan things. I saw one said of hour 5, one said 43. The 43 one was better for me from that moment forward. That held true. It was shorter.
sure. And
Well,
then
please
the
stop.
hour-long thing, as we'll get into, was fucking beyond stupid. But
I'm not even going to yell for no reason about that soon.
this documentary starts with the Riot Squad getting broken up in the 2019 Superstar Shakeup. I have no idea why we're watching this.
Mhm.
I will
Liv-
say this: there's a lot of respect going around, though.
Sure. Liv said she had horrible parenting as a child. If she became a serial killer, Donnie would excuse it.
Well, no, I wouldn't excuse it, but
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
explain it.
Yeah.
It would help explain why it happened. Also, if you're her parents somewhere, like, hey, shut up.
Well, her dad died 3 months before she was born, so
I-
her mom had raised her and her 6 siblings.
Yeah, so she was doing her best.
Yeah. Liv started watching WWE when she was 5 and wanted to become a wrestler.
It's
She
Mike.
said she loved
It's Mike, who she was watching to find my ass, dude. That's you being like, I'd be just.
I legitimately did watch it.
I know you legitimately tell me. You legitimately tell me all the time.
She said she loved the storytelling. No wonder she hasn't gone to AEW.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Mhm.
Not that she's not good at the other part.
Liv dropped out of high school in her sophomore year and got a job at Hooters before pursuing her dream of becoming a wrestler. Donnie flunked out of high school in his sophomore year and lurked outside of a Hooters before pursuing his dream of crying about wrestling.
I will say this: dreams do come true. I found out. But no, I didn't flunk out of high
That's still
school at
my
all,
best
man.
work.
I fucking totally graduated, man.
Canyon Seaman called Liv to tell her she got a WWE contract. What a name.
Remember that guy?
Yeah,
that was
King
wild.
Real quick though, I wrote about the previous thing we talked about.
Huh.
This is a verbatim. I sucked at school too. I just wasn't hot.
There you go.
There you go. No one wanted to see the titties. So.
I don't understand George's fixation with this woman, but he definitely wants her to sneeze on him.
Oh my god. We'll get to that. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Liv claims she used to practice promos constantly at the Performance Center. She also claims she got better in the ring and on the mic every year at the Performance Center.
Yeah, she did. I guarantee you it was probably way worse than it was recently. Before, you know what I mean? She's making strides. Like some people don't learn quickly. It takes longer, bud.
Taking a long time. Liv talked about how the Riot Squad was told they'd be debuting on the roster. I remember thinking how random it was since I don't think they ever did a single fucking thing in NXT together. It was very weird.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We got a Drake Maverick sighting. He seemingly inspired Liv to succeed on her own.
And I will say this. A lot of this really does paint WWE creative in such a negative light and how they go about doing things.
It makes you look back at some of the shit that was going on at that time and think like how fucking bad it was.
Yeah, whatever it was. And also, they make it seem like she had to overcome all this adversity, but they caused it. You know what I mean? Like they built their own fucking sob story and then fucking unfurled it on me. And I'm like, wait a minute, like, you did this.
Liv made her debut on SmackDown by interrupting Charlotte in a town hall meeting and then facing her later in the night. And I remember this very well for some reason. But I also remember the fact that after this, she like disappeared for weeks on end, which they talk about in this documentary. It was very weird.
We were covering wrestling then.
Maybe she disappeared for weeks on end because she fucking sneezed on Sami Zayn backstage. That was incredibly rude.
Yeah, people just need to worry about the germ thing, man. Like, you got it. Some people don't like that. Some people are afraid of dogs.
That was ground zero for COVID. A lot of people don't know that.
No, she's not Rudy Gobert.
Liv was about to have a return match against Ember Moon in a dark match and got canceled 30 seconds beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
That was wild.
Had me wishing Natty was going to show up and ask if she was going on in the main event.
After the main event. She was the main event, dude.
I miss Ember Moon.
She's doing great. She's doing great. You watch it. Maybe don't be lazy about it.
Nobody sees it, but she's doing great.
I see it, and that's all that matters.
Liv was the last pick in the 2019 WWE draft, just a few spots after Shoddy G.
And look at that. Look at that. That's one of those long-term picks. I call them hockey picks. You gotta wait like 4 or 5 years before you fucking reap that reward sometimes.
Paul Heyman run Raw with some wild shit. Liv crashing Lashley and Lana's wedding as Lana's ex-lover. One of the most random things ever.
Yep.
Came out of left field.
That's what happens when you give Paul Heyman the book.
Hey, I'll tell you what. It was some fun times.
No, I'm just saying, shit goes wild, dude. He's definitely on the wild side.
This documentary needed Paul Heyman to narrate it because it immediately got better once you started to sell it.
That's a fact. We got a Dana Warrior sighting. Do you remember when the cameraman at the Hall of Fame thought she was Summer Rae? Or thought Summer Rae was...
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yep.
That's...
I see it, though.
It took a few years, but Vince and Heyman really set the wheels in motion for Lana and Rusev to break up.
Mm-hmm.
They made it happen.
I think it was going to happen anyway.
I don't even really remember that Liv and Ruby got back together as the Riot Squad. Do you remember this?
Yeah, Sarah Logan went away from NXT number 1.
I literally wrote here, I forgot Liv and Ruby reunited.
100%.
Nothing happened.
They turned on each other or something. Right? Didn't eventually she turned on her?
Maybe. Ruby said the Riot Squad is going to be in the Hall of Fame one day.
Honestly, though, they're probably right. They're probably right.
I mean, Liv probably will end up getting in the Hall of Fame one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't put them in.
I don't think they're going to put the Riot Squad in.
Oh, they're definitely putting the whole Riot Squad in.
Since this fucking documentary aired, Ruby and Sarah Logan got released. Sarah Logan had like 2 kids, came back. Ruby Riott went to AEW, got pregnant, got married. Wow. Why did we watch this? What did this have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Sucks.
She's good. WWE creative sucks. Enzo fumble.
Enzo definite fumble. Yeah, I'll say that.
That's it. I don't have much. I hated this. And here's the thing. I'm all for, women's wrestling, and I'm all for fucking progression and shit like that. She just isn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Certainly not.
I'll say this.
Certainly not 2000. Maybe now she's better.
I really enjoyed the storyline with Rhea and Dom. It's been really good storytelling.
She's good now, but not in 2000.
No, she hasn't been as bad in terms of like her mic work in this feud as she has been in the past. But George just fucking there's other reasons why he's obsessed with her.
Yeah, her rise to prominence. Her hard upbringing that gave her this outer shell that needs to be broken through. And he's the only one who could do it.
I don't know why this had to be a documentary, though. Like, it was over the course of, 2 years and nothing happened.
Yep.
4 out of 10 documentary. The best moment was when the match got canceled because Vince realized people were dumb enough to book it in the first place before she re-debuted.
I gave it a 0 out of 10. Would never watch this again.
2 out of 10.
Better. Yeah.
Meet you in the middle. Now we have the Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan rivalry WWE playlist on WWE's YouTube.
Can I just tell you my first note?
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched this first. 105? Are you kidding me? Literally the letter U, the word kitten, me, question mark. I was pissed.
This pissed me off so much because basically what this is it's runs down the rivalry of Rhea and Liv, but the problem is it would like stop like from 4 months ago. Some of the most important parts of the rivalry aren't even in this.
Yes. So by the time I got to the end, I did not realize that, Mike. So I was like, always like the next one, you're gonna give me the next one. Like at the end, I'm like, they never came.
I thought this was gonna be like, 5 matches and then like maybe some like little segments in there. It was like fucking it was like 30 seconds to a minute of 20 matches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why?
I never watched these. I think it's pretty cool that WWE does them, and I didn't realize they had so much history before this year, but this is meaningless to us right now.
The video editor.
And we covered all of this when it happened.
Yeah, the video editor, thank you to him or her, because they are doing God's work, because this editing shit is tough, and I know that, okay? But goddamn, this was this unimportant and unnecessary.
Let's run through this shit. Rhea vs. Liv, Raw, February 14, 2022. Byron Saxon commentary.
Oh my god. I will say this, none of my notes.
Liv on taking the L.
None of my notes have any particular place. They are just fucking thrown down here because I wasn't.
I have it
I have it day by day.
Yeah.
Rhea and Liv versus Carmella and Zelina Vega, Raw, March 7, 2022.
I don't remember them tagging at all, and they did it at Wrestle fucking Mania.
I remember it. It was forgettable.
Rhea is great, and I realized as I watched this that she has gotten better.
100%.
And I mean Liv too. Liv has gotten better. Liv has progressed in the ring for certain. Rhea's always been fantastic, and she continues to get better. But I really do believe, from my heart of hearts, that Liv has gotten progressively better.
I miss Carmella. She's awesome.
Oh, her mask thing here was awesome.
Rhea carrying Liv to the win. Liv for brutality. Please don't put any more Liv promos in this compilation. But they did. Sorry. Liv Morgan versus Zelina Vega, Raw, March 14, 2022. Liv won, but more importantly, so you guys have YouTube TV, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I do not. So
it's really good.
I already have something else. I kept getting the same fucking Rey Mysterio and Braun Strowman Wingstop commercial.
Yes!
Me too.
Minutes. I got it too, though. No, but it wasn't when I was watching this. Me and the kids.
Ad blocker.
No. Don't fucking subscribe to that shit. Brother, I got it every time. And it's Braun like, can I get some wings? Like, I got your own. That's it, right?
He's wild, man. Ray's got his Wingstop. He's like, Wings? It's like, Wingstop? Yep, it's my favorite. My favorite, too. And then he's like, here's yours, Braun. And he whips out another fucking bag of Wingstop, and Braun's happy. Yep. I watched this probably 30 times.
I swear to God.
Hola, Braun, you always do this.
I saw that shit. I saw it too, bro. I'm with you. They just must be targeting us because they know we're marks. But yeah, I definitely got it when I was watching other shit. I watched something called Good Mythical Morning sometimes, and the fucking it was all through that. It's like a show where they eat food.
I don't care.
It's a food show. It's really good. It's really good. You'd like it.
I really don't care.
Because I see you. They have shirts from dead people like you.
Liv and Rhea versus Sasha and Naomi, Raw, March 18, 2022. 3 absolute stars and Liv in this match.
No, this is a good match.
It feels wild now to see Sasha in WWE, and she was significantly better in WWE than AEW.
That's not even close to true.
Natty and Shayna showed up and literally just started stomping on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Mike. The spot made no sense that they showcased here. Instead of trying to save Rhea, Liv magically has the strength to powerbomb both Naomi and Sasha, thus also getting Rhea superplexed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So dumb.
No, it's not.
I hate this because why are they showing like 30 seconds of every match?
I prefer it, to be honest.
It's horrible. I would have rather had 5 just normal matches.
This is where I come to. This is where I made a star and I wrote a note that we're going to come back to in a few minutes here.
Liv and Rhea versus Natty and Shayna, Raw, March 21st, 2022. I can't believe we're watching the entire fucking build to a WrestleMania tag team match that nobody cared about.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny because I don't remember the match, but it seems like they gave them segments each week to build to it.
Mm-hmm. Liv takes the pin.
And Liv.
I wonder why.
Good thing she
Liv, Rhea, Sasha, and Naomi versus Zelina, Carmella, Shayna, and Natty, Raw, March 28th, 2022. We got every fucking tag team combination imaginable during the build of this Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania.
I swear to God, I was just thinking, like, remember when we had, like, Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins Holdover City? It was, like, 3 months of, like, every variation of a tag team match. This is what it feels like. And then when you run it back, like this, it becomes glaring.
Good call to have Rhea get the pin and not Liv since she's better.
Yep. Carrying her again.
Yep.
Liv sexually objectifying Rhea, just like she did with Dom.
Mm-hmm.
And just like George does with her.
I was going to say, just like George wishes. He's like, could you maybe pin me? Could you pin me the way Rhea pins you?
This post-match promo, Liv is so fake and forced in all these, and it's no wonder George is on board.
Wow, that's actually really fucked up, dude. Like, you need to work. You know, George, I don't even condone that one. That's kind of fucked up. You're not fake at all. You're the realest guy I know.
That's not what
Rhea and Liv versus Zelina and Carmella versus Sasha and Naomi versus Natty and Shayna, WrestleMania 38.
Mm-hmm.
I like Rhea's old theme song, but the current version blows it out of the water.
Mm.
This is called Get the Goyles Involved.
I wonder if George has Liv in her entrance gear as the image on his phone's lock screen.
Oh, dude, I got to tell you, hold up.
He's got a deep fake of Liv.
If you are a man, I'm going to take all the families out of it, because you definitely shouldn't have another woman on the back of your dumbass phone, you fucking idiots. If you're a single dude and you have a WWE wrestler, a female wrestler as your phone thing, grow up. Grow up.
I have my cat.
Mine is a picture of the woods of the mountains, and then when you open it, it's my family. Okay? I'm a normal person. When I was 16, maybe Jenna Jameson on a guitar or something like that. I get it. You know what I mean? Rock and roll, fucking A, dude. Grow up.
They just cut this match off before it even ended. What's the point of this playlist? Who is this for?
I didn't even. Can I tell you? Okay, Mike, maybe you understand this. So when your daughter is looking at the TV and she's watching like YouTube or something, and just like a clip show, and then you're like, oh, I know this episode, and you're like, oh, that was the best part. Why'd they fucking cut it right there? That's so weird. Oh, we're into another fucking clip already? That's what this felt like. It's like, this sucks.
Watch weird ass shit. Maybe this is for children. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be. You might be right. Their attention span.
People who don't have an attention span is who this is for.
Yes, exactly. We live in McDonald's world.
The right team won.
Agreed. Rhea and Liv versus Sasha and Naomi, Raw, April 4th, 2022. Liv takes the fall. Rhea's understandably pissed. Should have dropped her right there.
Yeah, definitely the right call for Liv to lose. Rhea's smart to walk out on Liv.
Rhea versus Naomi,
Jesus
SmackDown,
Christ.
April 15th, 2022.
BJ, you are projecting some shit right now, dude. Your shit is wild.
Rhea wins. They talk about the disgusting perverts on Twitter and how they want to see them do workout videos. George should be ashamed.
I was fully invested in Rhea versus Naomi. They had good chemistry.
Yeah.
And the Talking Smack segment was fucking awful. Everything Liv has been in so far has been terrible.
The promo segments that they showed did not advance.
No. You're right about that.
No.
Rhea and Liv versus Sasha and Naomi, Raw, April 18th, 2022. This was in Buffalo, so I had to have been there, but I do not recall this match in any way, shape, or form.
So you go to every WWE event in Buffalo?
Yeah, I don't think I've been.
This was such a money mark, dude. Holy shit.
But this was the last show we had. We haven't had a show in 2 years.
Good. You don't deserve one.
Well, we're getting one in November, a SmackDown.
Good.
It seems like Sasha and Naomi win almost every match, and yet they still walked out. And smart move by Rhea to dump the dead weight.
Rhea got pinned because Liv didn't make the save. Rhea asked where she was and told Liv she failed the team, which is facts, and then Rhea whooped Liv's ass, and I can't blame her.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I was there for one of Sasha's last matches in WWE.
You sent her, you jinxed her and sent her home.
Crazy.
She's like, I'm tired of working for these fat pigs out here, and you're just over there waving real big. She's like him, like that piece of shit over there. Look at her, just waving real big, thinking she's like talking nice about you. I
gotta go look at the rest of the card for that Raw, and then I could probably remember it better. But I do not remember that match at all.
You mock me sometimes when I say I can't remember that. You're like, how could you be somewhere and not remember it?
No, this is different though. Do you know how many fucking Raws I've seen?
This is a Liv Morgan match.
Bro, you know how many drugs I've done?
No.
Rhea
Right,
versus
that's
Liv.
a great answer.
Rhea vs. Liv, Raw, May 9, 2022. Judgment Day Edge is standing outside the ring. This was ill-fated.
I miss Edge, and I can't believe Judgment Day has been around for more than 2 years.
It is crazy.
Adam Copeland's better.
Good thing Liv lost.
Liv quits like always here.
They do make her look like a chump for a really long period of time.
Like a chump. Liv and AJ Styles versus Rhea and Damian Priest. These were like the darkest days of AJ Styles' career.
Yeah. We need him back in the big feud, and also, good thing Liv lost.
Yeah, Rhea pins Liv again. Liv versus
I wonder
Rhea,
why this booking never led to better storyline or more crowd investment.
Liv versus Rhea, Raw, May 30th, 2022. Liv pins Rhea after AJ provided a distraction on the outside. This is the only way she can win.
Yep. So again, it does not make her look strong at all.
Rhea, Edge, and Priest versus Liv, AJ, and Finn Balor. Hell in a Cell 2022.
Good thing Liv lost.
Finn punching Priest. We're going to be seeing that again soon.
Yep.
Edge pins Finn after a spear. Why did Judgment Day kick out Edge for Finn after Edge pinned Finn?
So dumb.
I think they just realized, like, wow, Edge as a heel
Just
is
wasn't
not working at all.
Yep.
So we're just going to abandon that.
2023
Women's Royal Rumble.
Good thing Liv lost.
This was a great Rumble. Rhea, Liv, and Asuka in the final three. Rhea's head scissors elimination of Liv while hanging from the ropes. That was an awesome spot.
Yeah.
Rhea vs. Liv, SmackDown, March 3rd, 2023. Another Rhea dub.
Dude, I gotta tell you what, I swear to God, I was probably 2 matches ago, I started to literally be frustrated at the way they were booked. Well, the way the storyline was booked so poorly. Look, in retrospect, I mean, because Rhea's just running train on this fucking poor lady.
This is why Liv kind of has to win now.
I know. This is because she looked like a chump for so long. But also, I'm sitting here.
She should have been beating Rhea Ripley?
No, it just shouldn't have been booked this way. This way sucked.
Wow.
This sucked.
I think they never should have been together at all. Rhea vs. Natty, Raw, July 3rd, 2023. Rhea wins, and then Liv and Raquel stop her from whooping Natty's ass since they can't mind their own business.
This just reminded me of Kevin Patrick and how awful he was.
Oh, yeah, he was an asshole. I hated him, but nobody hated him like you did.
Thank you.
You were the all-time Kevin Patrick hater.
Yeah.
I kind of like him.
He sucked ass. Liv and Raquel versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, Raw, July 17th, 2023. Rhea headbutted the shit out of Liv backstage before this and kicked Raquel's leg out of her leg. The fucking headbutt on Liv was hilarious.
This just reminded me how dumb it is that WWE has backstage announcers holding microphones to the wrestlers. Then when they leave the scene, you could still hear the wrestlers the same exact way.
You could? I couldn't hear them anymore.
No, I could.
Chelsea and Sonya win. Yes.
I don't remember this at all.
Oh, I remember this, and then Sonya got hurt like a week or two later.
Oh, good thing Liv lost.
Yeah. Liv attacked Rhea later in the night, so Rhea beat the living fuck out of Liv the next week and broke her arm.
Yep.
That's what happens.
At least Liv lost earlier.
2024 Women's Royal Rumble. Liv returns from injury and blows it again.
Yeah.
They only showed like 30 seconds of this for some reason.
And
I didn't realize Liv was gone for so long.
Yeah.
I just don't understand what the idea was behind. I get it. They're it's like Daniel Bryan. He loses all the time. But it's that's not how you're making it feel. You make it feel like she don't deserve to be there.
No.
No, hold on. I'm talking to him because I don't know if you had...
You're talking to me?
Yeah, because BJ's got some irrational hate towards girls right now, and I can't handle it. Because all you do is...
All we're covering is the women right now.
Yeah, I know.
First off, it's all because this will make George upset, so calm down, buddy.
Okay, well, it's making me upset because you're acting sexist.
Well, your fucking dumbass revisionist history is making me upset.
How is revisionist history? This shit sucks.
Oh, Liv should have won all these fucking
No one
matches.
said that! No one said that at all! What we said was this shit sucks!
Here's what I think. I just think they shouldn't have been in this storyline together. How about that?
Or even if they did have a storyline together,
do
it different. Yeah. Do something good, because see, the storyline could be good when you tell it right and you invest in it and do it right. This ain't that!
Hey, where Judgment Day got over.
Alright, enough.
Here's where we fucking end this thing for some reason. Liv versus Zoe Stark, Raw, February 12th, 2024. Liv beats Zoe to qualify for Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
And she goes on to lose that, FYI.
Yep.
Right, it's because
This was the end of it.
with the Elimination Chamber.
So this must have come out right before the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view in
It was
February.
4 months ago.
Why are we watching it now? No fucking idea.
Can I say something?
We're
a
watching
little
it
bit?
now because we're like 2 months late on the retro, but even then,
Even that would have made sense.
right?
Can I be a little bit controversial?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good thing she lost.
I watched this whole entire thing, and it got me to thinking because I was had a little bit of attitude about this because it sucked. This was not good in any way. So I went and I watched 3 additional matches, 3 of my favorite women's matches, and I'm gonna say this out loud.
You can name them?
No.
So you
Actually,
didn't do
it's super easy. It's fucking No Mas. It's the Bayley versus fucking Sasha, their first match, and then
And Manami Toyota.
of course, thank you, son.
Wow.
So I think that for going on a good 2 years or longer now, overall, women's wrestling has taken a step back.
From this?
From
What?
no,
What are you
no,
talking
from
about?
like 2014, 15,
You're acting
16,
like a fucking
17,
idiot. You should
18,
just stop speaking
like
right
that.
now.
I
Because
said,
you're
let me
not-
be controversial. Sit your ass down. I'm having an opinion.
Okay, well you're fucking wrong.
Well,
So
okay,
just
well
shut
then
the
you
fuck
can
up
say
now.
your dumb words when I'm done saying my dumb words. I think over the last, I think since the pandemic, women's wrestling has been not as good. It has taken a
not
step
true.
back,
Well, shut the
and I
fuck
don't
up.
think that. I mean, it hasn't been that good, and I think we need
Yes,
we
it
need to
has.
get
You're
a
just
we
an
need to
idiot.
go.
You don't even fucking
Can
watch.
you
Shut the fuck
shut
up.
your dumb ass up while I talk? Okay. What
Oh, you're
used to
being
be
a fucking
what
idiot.
what used to be the depth in TNA and used to be the depth in NXT and like it was everywhere I turned around.
Women's division is fucking excellent.
It is good. It is a good division
It's
still.
the best there
but
is.
yeah, you might be right about that. But it's still not that
You're a
great
fucking
comparatively,
moron.
and that says a lot about what's going on in the rest of it. I love what's going on with Mariah May and Toni Storm and stuff like that. But again, I just in across wrestling, from quality of promo to quality of in-ring, I just don't feel like it's as good as it was a couple years ago. Sorry.
And you're fucking dumb.
Okay,
Just
well,
shut up.
that's my opinion, and I don't care what you have to say. You just hated on women the whole time. I'm not
I
hating on
didn't
them.
hate
I'm
on
just
the
saying
women
it's
the
not
whole
as
time.
good.
You just hate on all the women the whole time.
No, that's not true. Just some.
Yeah,
I'm just. You want me to whisper about it? I'll whisper about it. But hey, I will say this. That's why I really do lean more on Stardom and shit because I get my good fix there. I get my good
You're a
fix there.
fucking moron. Money in the Bank was awesome. Mercedes and fucking Stephanie McCord was awesome.
Yeah.
Toni Storm, Amy Shakar, awesome. Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch, awesome.
Yeah.
NXT division,
Yeah,
awesome. Women's Elimination Chamber,
Nah.
awesome. So shut the fuck
Nah,
up.
see now you're just saying things. The first
No,
couple
I'm
I'm
not.
with you. Second one it's like okay,
And
like
the
when
Women's Royal
when you
Rumble
came
was
on here
fucking
and
awesome.
acted like the girls breaking one table. You're like, I can't believe they put 2 tables next to each other. I see my them. Oh my god! It's like yeah, first time a girl did it, I've watched that
Chelsea
shit a billion
was
fucking
great.
times, dude. They impressive to me. So, yeah, so I
You
knew that'd
good?
be a little bit controversial, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
Keep crying like a fucking bitch.
Yeah, that's the plan. How we do, Mike?
Horrible.
How did we do here? This was really terrible. I really did not have fun doing this.
No. Why
usually,
did you send me?
usually, like when I want to watch that monster wrestling movie again. Like that's fun. It's bad, but it's fun. You know what I mean? We're laughing, we're giggling, having a good time. This was animosity inducing. BJ, did you enjoy it?
No.
How about George? Very, very sad over here. George
Oh, I
Cruz.
told
Dude,
him.
what do you think of George Cruz for doing this?
Very mean-spirited.
Where did he go?
Yeah, he did it to be an asshole.
But where did he go to be an asshole? You could be an asshole too
Oh,
if you want to
what
do
does
it.
he
Yes.
Patreon.com/ringrusradio. Radio. Donate to our retro tier. Then email us ringrustradio@yahoo.com.
Yeah, if you have a vendetta, if you're like, oh, you don't like fucking Eddie Kingston? Well, guess what? Here's fucking Eddie Kingston playlist. And we're like, I'll watch that. I'd love that. But Mike be like, look at these slaps.
They're pretty good.
Do that shit, dude. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. But yeah, patreon.com/ringrusradio. Let's move on. I guess it's time for another edition of Match Commentary. It's the boys of Ring Ross Radio, back again. This time we're watching Rey Mysterio Jr. vs. Juventud Guerrera. 2 out of 3 falls.
Who the fuck's Juventud?
Juventud. 2 out of 3 falls. ECW 1996. Funny, this happened in 1996. 2024, we saw the ECW arena, and you guys got to see Juvi.
Saw Hoovy, best part of the show.
I
that was awesome.
I saw joy in your face, Mike. The first
He
time
did a fake retirement speech.
Honestly, it was wild. That fucking show was so wild. But yeah, we found this song. Actually, who made us do this, BJ?
Tyler Sutton.
Tyler Strutton and Sutton, Cutton and Sutton. Where did he go to do that, BJ?
Patreon.com/ringrustradio. Donate to our match commentary tier. Then emailed us, ringrustradio@yahoo.com. We'll talk over your favorite matches and probably make it worse.
That is true. That is true. We're sorry. So if you want to do is, BJ, you said you posted this on Patreon, and the link.
I will be.
And the link, well, yeah, by the time it's done, the link will have the actual YouTube link too. So someone could just click on that and click on this and watch it with us, right?
Yeah, they can do it.
That's incredible. What technology? You know what I mean? You want AI, but we don't do AI. We're too tough for that. We're too tough for AI.
We're the second hearing experience.
Yeah. It's a terrible experience. It's like, there's too much volume. Turn it all down. So we're going to get right into this. It's 17 minutes and 2 seconds long, so you make sure you have the right video. We are going to hit play.
Lou Gregory posted it.
Lou Gregory. Shout out.
I'm putting him on blast.
Honestly, he's got 13,000 subscribers. Dude, you want to work with YouTube? I mean, you want to work
Let's
with
steal his subscribers.
Got some tips.
Yeah, dude, some tips and some tricks.
He steals matches and puts them on YouTube. That's his trick.
All right, he needs to optimize that headline a little bit. We're gonna work on that. I looked at that link you sent me to, BJ. I got most of the things I already do already because Daniel Hayden. It's true.
Okay, let's move on.
That was so fucking ignorant. I would never do something like that to you.
Only every show.
Most segments, several times. I'm gonna go in. Everybody ready? We're gonna go on 3, 2, 1, go. You guys ready for that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Ready for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
We go big ass extreme bash.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Can you tell me where this
That's
was?
awesome.
BJ, find out where this was. The big ass extreme bash, 1996.
Juventud and Rey Mysterio.
ECW Arena says right at the top. Boom.
Oh, okay.
We were there.
This is where you were. Now listen. I'm gonna show you for a second so you understand what's happening. Where the camera is.
Oh, Hoovy spit at him.
And Ray spit back and flipped him off. He said, "You do this in front of Philly fans? That's wild, man." Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. See in the corner, there's the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
The entrance we left.
Mm-hmm.
Classic old Eagles jersey right there. You seeing that that jersey?
Oh,
that
yeah.
white? Man, that's a Reggie.
Who was that, like Mike Quick or something?
No, 92? That's Reggie.
Oh, I thought that was 82.
Is it? Well, that's a through line from this one.
We'll wait until he stands up again.
I love the old gear. Look at all the old gear. So yeah, that corner right there is the crow's nest. We would have been. That's where you exited the building.
So up there now is where they got all like the banners of like the people with like the retired numbers or Hall of Fame or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's the corner we left in. So we were sitting on right now where Ray is. We were behind him.
Gotcha.
So the camera is facing
awesome.
that direction. If you see it now.
Such a cool view.
And this is the way most ECW shows were shot. So now when they're shot, you actually have context for it.
So
they're shooting from where the ramp was for our show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So this is before they go to WCW, right?
96, March 96, so it has to be, maybe just before?
Yeah, well, I think what was happening at this time is most of the guys coming through were either coming from quickly, stopping in, and then going back.
I'm feeling like Ray worked WCW a little before this, at least. He had to have.
Yeah, I mean, most guys were coming. By the way, that referee, John Fitzpatrick, I believe it is. He did the show that we saw, Extreme Reunion. He was the bad guy.
That's right.
Oh, wait, no, okay. Ray did not debut until June 96 in WCW, so he had not gone to WCW yet.
Got it.
But he
Man, Booby's mask is so cool here.
Yeah.
Hoovy was.
This is a cool look. He didn't really do this look in WCW.
Yeah.
He had like the singlet with the pants on, more so.
Hoovy was. I liked Hoovy. I really did.
Dude, he was so good. I don't know why. He was just who I gravitated towards among the cruiserweights.
He was awesome.
For me, I always thought, like, when these... Here's the thing. When you're a little kid going and watching this shit, the slow plotting stuff, you don't understand the story. You've never been in a fight in your entire life, you know what I mean? You don't know any of that shit. Look, he had such a weak midsection, he couldn't even do anything there. That's wild.
They meant to do it.
Do a sit-up, Hoovy. Jesus Christ. Botching into the ropes. Get out of here. You fucking suck, dude.
Hell yeah, Hoovy, man.
Hoovie's not... You fucked up.
Wait, Mike, you didn't like Rey Mysterio?
Oh, I did, but Hoovy was just my guy. Like, he was my guy. He's my all-time favorite cruiserweight.
Awesome Hurricane Rana.
I always loved when he did that Hurricane Rana into the pin.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Rey Mysterio was just a tall...
Rey is unbelievable.
Rey Mysterio wrestles like a tall Masquerita Sagrada.
It's crazy, like, how small he was in, like, not just, like, height, but just in overall stature compared to what he became.
He was a young man.
Yeah, he was just so tiny.
Well, he got big for Vince.
Right,
yeah,
there you go.
He did steroids.
No.
Well, that fucking jersey, stand up. I want to see if it's fucking Reggie or not. It looks like
everybody else is stand up except for him.
Oh.
I know. I'm so there's sunglasses guys, the straw hat guys right now.
Man, I'm pretty sure that's at 82.
Straw hat guy is right next to him too.
See, Ray knew not to fucking extend his legs and smash his own fucking shins on the guardrail, dummy.
I mean, he made the mistake before. I don't know how many times Eddie's even done that move.
It's crazy, like, how everybody thinks back to ECW and they think it's all hardcore wrestling and shit, but, like, they really innovated this kind of style of wrestling.
Mexican wrestling was huge. Japanese wrestling, Mexican wrestling. You had fucking chain wrestlers. You did have a bunch of hardcore wrestlers and shit. But it really was. There was so much more, dude. RVD was the biggest star, and the whole threat was he's like, I'm not doing that style. Like, fuck you.
RVD is the best.
I know.
I hate fucking Joey Styles.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Dude, he is the fucking best. Honestly,
he's not. He's really not.
The greatest commentary in wrestling history, and I'm not even exaggerating.
No. You are exaggerating. That's the definition of exaggerating.
It's my opinion, dude. You can't say I'm exaggerating. It's my opinion.
No, you said like a fact.
You want a fact? You're a jackass.
No.
Dude, I am not shitting you. Mike Quick was number 82 from 82 to 1990. I'm right.
But
I know your team better than you.
From 19 to 90. Oh, no. I thought it said 92. Did it say 82 or no?
82 to 90. Right. See, that's he's wearing 82.
Oh, it is 82. But yeah, I would have told you.
That's got to be Mike Quick.
Because after Mike Quick was a big star. Yes, of course. I just thought it said 92 because everybody loved Reggie. This is 96. Actually, Reggie, 97 I think he left, didn't he?
No, he left. Reggie played for them until like 92.
You sure? Double check that. Check the tape.
I mean, he won a Super Bowl in 96 with the Packers.
Yes. Dude, I will say this to you. Again, I was too young for that, but I remember my dad being like, he was the greatest player I ever saw, and he said something like go back and look at that 1 year. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. He signed with Green Bay in 93.
20 sacks in 12 games.
That's insane.
20
He's the
sacks
second greatest pass rusher in NFL history.
Behind?
Bruce Smith, obviously.
That's stupid.
He's the all-time sacks leader.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Reggie was better.
Okay.
Reggie was better.
Fuck stats.
Fuck stats. Yeah, stats only mean I'm an eye test guy.
Okay, well, you really barely saw him play for the Eagles, so I don't know what your eye test is.
I actually didn't see him play for the Eagles. I was 5. So if I did, I don't remember it at all. So. Hell yeah, dude. I love the
These guys are going crazy.
That's a Penn State shirt. That's before we realized there was a Diddler City.
Somebody's got, I think that's like a Rams jersey.
It looks like a Rams jersey, yep. Yeah, I love looking at the crowd here because it was like, these all look like my uncles and his friends.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude, that is what it is, man. They had some awesome crab boils and shit. They love that shit.
I want to know who that fucking Rams jersey is now. What are we thinking?
Oh,
Lawrence Phillips?
look at that. He knows. He's like, fuck you. I'm not taking that.
He's like, I'm not doing that
I'm not
shit.
taking that bump. Fuck that. That was a
Smart.
business decision. Yep.
Smart guy.
He's the man.
He definitely was all about making business decisions.
But dude,
Collins,
listen,
Panthers jersey.
there's not even a fucking mat on the outside.
Kerry Collins is like such a big
Oh,
deal
so
because he was a top pick at that time.
Holy shit, dude. This is in Philadelphia too, so it's wild to see fucking random ass
Yeah,
jerseys.
Mm.
Look at that guy in a random. Is that a fucking
Bucks jersey?
91? No, that's a Chiefs jersey. It looks like.
Oh.
Or Niners.
Yeah,
I can't really tell the
maybe
color.
Niners. Yeah. Oh my God, we have a bombing less than fucking 4 months later, dude.
Yikes.
Holy shit. That's what I remember because I was so excited for the
Oh,
96
the
Olympics.
Atlanta Olympics?
Yeah, and then that bombing, like, it was all everybody talked about. It like fucking put such a damper on it.
Ray didn't commit to that cover.
No.
No, he's gotta hook the leg.
Doing the fucking lion
lion
salt
salt.
better than Jericho.
Beautiful.
Jericho stole it?
Yep.
No! He said no! Amazing. I love it. This is such a good match. This fucking guy, like I said, besides Hoovy, like, going into business for himself on that fucking apron spot. It's fucking been
It's
great.
called smart.
This is great. It's just cool seeing, like, this is 1996, so a lot of things just, I mean, I don't know, but, like, a lot of things haven't really been done.
Yeah, they're revolutionizing
Like
the sport, whether we think of it like that or not. They certainly didn't then. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
So
What a
cool.
good spot.
Dropped.
In the bread basket.
What's Ray's finisher at this time?
Is it that fucking sit-out power?
Apparently.
That was a doctor
apparently
bomb. That was a Dr. Wagner bomb.
In WCW, his finish was always that Hurricane Rana into the pin.
The pin?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. It's alright, Hoovy's gonna come back.
I love Dr. Wagner. That was always one of my favorite guys. And he just, like another guy I wish who made it in American fucking
Did you see him at Mass Madness?
he was at Mass Madness. One of the reasons why it made me go.
So was Dr. Wagner Jr.
It was not. I just said that.
You said Dr. Wagner.
No, I said Dr. Wagner Jr. I had Dr. Wagner
No.
Jr.
What do you think
yes.
of Dr. Wagner Sr.?
Didn't see him.
Oh.
Pretty sure it was like 110.
I wonder.
I got Dr. Wagner Jr. mask
is
in
that
my
Rams?
office right now.
Hoovy's not having any of this
Oh,
shit.
the Philadelphia cops. Always love them. They fucking were always
That's
there
a
to
tight fucking jacket.
Yeah, it sure is.
Holy shit.
I
Shiny, too.
watched those guys beat the fucking piss out of people for being ignorant. Like, not even rushing the ring. Nobody rushed the ring at ECW. You didn't do that there. Because they would kill you. They would kill you.
Hoovy's ready. We're good.
Yeah, with a drop kick.
But they fucking... Those cops...
Look, they got everyone on their feet.
I saw those cops beat the shit out of people outside. Just too drunk.
Oh, shit.
Drop kicked him. Look, went and business for himself, too. Look,
That was
that
sweet.
on him.
Oh, nice.
Look, all the people who stood up and ran away for a second, they're the smart ones. All the guys still sitting in their seats are a bunch of Joes. Joe and Jim Del Chapos. For real, I couldn't believe they didn't see what was happening.
Yeah, this is cool.
Oh, shit, pulling the guardrail close, so he's got plenty of room not to hit it, because he's like, I'm going way over that.
That was
Oh,
awesome. That
hell
was
yeah,
awesome.
dude.
That's so
Fucking
cool.
Hoovy.
Is that a
What an
Raiders
innovator.
jersey? That's a Raiders jersey for sure. Black and silver. Yeah,
Yeah.
my guys, the straw hat guy and the sunglasses guy.
Were they at the show we went to? I didn't see. I don't think
I didn't
saw
see
them.
him. No, I think one of them actually died. I think the guy with sunglasses is dead.
Wow.
He had
Nobody was doing that springboard shit at this time.
He had
that's
literally
so cool.
anything better to do, too.
What are you talking about?
The straw hat
Straw
guy.
Hat guy?
Oh,
literally
you're talking about
anything
Hoovy.
Straw Hat guy's got nothing better to do.
Who was 82? It doesn't look like Quick on his back. It looked longer than that. Who's 82 and 96, Mike? I don't even remember.
Oh, it was like literally dudes I don't even fucking know that were
Look it
after
up.
Mike Quick as 82. Maybe it's his own name.
Yeah, it might have been his own name or something.
That's
he
a
got that
douchebag
jer-
thing
He
to
got
do.
that because that's the white one. That's like the 90s look to it.
Right,
too.
that's early 90s.
Yeah. My dad had
Whoa, that was a nice
that is
power.
awesome. That was an awesome spot. No! My dad has that jersey still, and it was a McMahon jersey.
My dad had a Randall Cunningham, that jersey,
Yeah,
when I was a kid.
fucking Randall.
Northern Lights.
So there was someone from 93 to 94 named Victor Bailey.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know who that
Not
is.
him.
I X'd out of the fucking all-time jersey.
Oh!
That was sweet.
It was like a chest press fucking Samoan drop falling away.
Yeah, it was like
That
a
was awesome.
pop-up fall-away slam or
That
something.
was awesome, man. I never
wild.
saw that before. I've watched a lot of wrestling. If you show me something I've never seen before, I'm popping every time. I don't care. I'm still a kid with this shit. This makes me feel like a kid again, because I just remember, like Mike, you had WWF tapes. I never had, I had only had shit. No tape of mine ever had a label beyond a bit of fucking white tape on the seam.
Yeah. I had some of those too, because my dad used to always tape the fucking pay-per-views we were watching illegally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I started doing that also.
My uncle tape traded, man. He was one of those dweebs, and they would tape trade. Okay, in this building right here, where we went outside and there was people standing around drinking, not in the bar side.
Oh.
There was that
Yeah.
little area. That used to be where the people got dressed. So right where the other part where like there was food being served, that is where the people would set up their yeah, boys.
Straw Hat Man, give him the chair.
Hell yeah, he knows the deal. He's got a program in his hand. He's literally like a baseball fan from the 1930s. But that's where they did tape trading right in there.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh my God, Straw Hat Man just took an ACL injury. Look, he's weak on his knees. Holy shit, man! I fucking
This
love
match
this
is
shit.
awesome. A lot of
It's
times we
awesome.
get like these matches and we're like, it wasn't as good as I remember.
Yeah.
But this is,
It's better.
I've never seen this.
I don't think I've ever seen it either.
This is part of the
This is so good.
the annals of WWE
Yeah, this is
Network.
the evolution of wrestling.
I made it all the way to fucking 1999 before Lucy was born, and I'm never going back. I'm
They're
done.
going outside in the
I'm done.
line.
Oh yeah, we love this.
Sandman's out there. He's smoking a joint, but it's too much for him. He's getting older.
Is this shit fall count anywhere?
Al Snow and
It's
the Harper
ECW,
Alley.
dude. Shut up.
No, I'm
not-
legit
this is
wondering.
just
Oh, that's well shut
that's
up.
just somebody's car. That's just the best part is that's legitimately somebody's car, and they're popping huge for it.
That's incredible.
Here's all the fans coming out.
Oh, see, Hoovy took a fucking bump there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's nice.
because he rolled himself.
Dude got a starter jacket over here. What team is that?
He's right
It
there.
That's awesome.
It looks black and purple. Maybe it's like the Rockies or
No,
something?
right there. It's blue and silver.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Charlotte Hornets?
No, that was not. That was like
Oh.
the Bucks, maybe.
The Bucks?
It was purple and black and...
Could be the Kings.
I'm back.
Timberwolves. Oh, the Kings was the one that around. I'm trying to think about the value cities around me and what they usually had.
Oh, that you can remember.
Do you know how much I wanted a
He had
starter
the
jacket?
Alabama Crimson Tide.
I ended up getting an Alabama Crimson Tide one. It was so fucking mad. I had a big dumb elephant on the back. I was so mad. My mom, because they were always sold out of the good ones, and we had to go to Value City for the leftovers.
Nobody wanted the fucking college ones.
Nah, because we didn't go to college. We're like, we ain't one of those fancy smarty guys. Holy shit! Holy
Oh,
shit!
boy.
Holy, how
shit.
much trust do you have to have in somebody? Oh my god!
That's fucking sick.
Oh my god! What a finishing move too.
Awesome.
Wow.
Man, what a match.
Damn.
That's wild.
So it was like I don't even know how to describe that. It was like a reverse Hurricanrana.
Fucking
He was
Hulk
gonna do a Razor's
Mysterio.
Edge and then
Hulk
reverse into
Mysterio
a
shutting him out at 2-0.
No, he got a pinfall.
No,
He got
Hoovy
a
won
pinfall.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hoovy won the first pinfall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Pay
Whatever.
attention.
Whatever. 2 in a row.
You're gonna throw some
Hulk-
slander
Oh,
shit
he's
around
not
like
done with
that.
him though.
Fucked up.
He's like, you
Now
lazy
what?
fucking bitch.
Hoovy
He's
should
like,
have
you
won.
no soul me.
Oh,
Oh,
hell yeah.
what a way to do it too.
That's
That was
fucked up.
great.
Smart. What a
Burying
well
him.
done.
Burying him.
Paulie knew how to run it, dude. He did.
Dude.
This is why Hoovy went to WCW.
Oh shit.
It's a steel chair to the
That was
face
incredible.
and this shit for no
That was
reason.
all I could share.
That's how I feel
Ray
like.
probably was actually pissed off.
I
at
will
him.
say this
must
to you from the
happen.
bottom of my heart. That's exactly how I feel at the most Ring Rust radios. Like when we get to God Bless America, I feel like throwing
How
a chair
you
in your
feel?
face. Yeah, how I feel. How I feel.
Oh my god.
BJ, who made us watch this awesome match?
Awesome.
And Tyler Sutton, how did he make us watch such a cool match?
Patreon.com/RingRustRadio. Donate to the match commentary tier. Email us ringrustradio@yahoo.com. As long as we can obtain this match, we'll cover it.
Yeah, hell yeah. And yeah, big thank you to him. Big thank you to you. Let's move on.